Welcome to Pitești in Romania for the Under-16 Women's EuroBasket final between Slovenia and Spain. Both these teams put in amazing semi-final performances and arrive at this final with perfect, unbeaten records across the entire tournament. Here is the slate of games. Earlier today we saw France walk away with a 78-58 win over Latvia, and that will secure France third place and the bronze medal here this year. But all eyes right now are on the final. Slovenia beating France in the semi-final, Spain beating Latvia. That is how these two arrive here at the final. That is how these two are just 40 minutes away from potentially being crowned champions of Europe. The stakes do not get much bigger than this. For most of these players, it is their first opportunity to win a trophy for their national team. With that, memories that will last an absolute lifetime. Both teams now heading back to their benches as we get ready for the crowd to have the players introduced to them. Spain will be first to be introduced here in Pitești. When we look at Spain, I think it's fair to say they've just been too good for everyone they have faced, and at times it's not even been close. They were challenged early in the semi-final against Latvia, a physical game, a slower-paced game, but from the second quarter onwards, there was no looking back for Spain as they blasted their way into the final. And as is often the case with Spanish women's basketball, it is the depth of quality that they have that has been the absolute spine of their performances. 1 through 12, killer ballers. Absolutely all of them. But today will be the toughest test they have faced all tournament, and they will have to turn up for a full 40 minutes if they are to go back-to-back on the gold medals in this tournament for Spain for the first time in over 10 years. Now for Slovenia. Well, they blasted out of the blocks in the semi-final against France yesterday. They had a 17-point lead by the end of the first quarter. From that point on, France were just trying to get themselves back into the game, and Slovenia never really let them fully back in. Although Spain will be aware of that early threat, I'm sure Slovenia will be ready to go all in from the opening tip again here today. We'll have a break in commentary for the national anthems for both Spain and Slovenia. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Spain. national anthems always set the scene for a final perfectly. The players and coaches exchange gifts on the half. Both teams will now get fully locked into their final preparations here. Look at playing starting five shortly. Here are your officials for today's game. Viola Georgi, Bogna Popkovinska and Nicolette Gruber from Norway, Poland and Hungary respectively. And now all eyes on the players. Spain ranked second in the world, first in Europe for junior female basketball. They have won this title 11 times. Here's their starting five. Tutumu, Reynal, Lischek, Segovia, and Alonso. The five that Coach Orietta will go with, and I'm sure she will be rotating heavily. All 12 Spanish players had a part to play in the semi-final. I'm sure she will make sure that all 12 deliver again here today. Done it all tournament. Teams have been flawless at times. Now for Slovenia, sixth in the world, third in Europe. They're going to go back-to-back medalists, which they've achieved. They're starting five. Lanaric, Gobet, Papa, Lorbek, and Jancic. They were silver medalists this time last year. Can they go one step further? Can they pick up the gold here today? Teams in this final preparation. There is Coach Matevich waiting for his team to come in. Remember the final last year, Spain came away with a 62-47 win in that one. On this floor as well, Petesht. Slovenia will have learned a lot from that experience. I'm sure we'll be more than ready to go again and maybe go one step further here today. The fans in the stands. There'll be plenty of noise for both these teams. Spain starting five coming to the floor. If you have your phones to hand, scan the QR code on the screen. That will take you to the official website, and if you want to follow the live stats as we progress through today's game, always adds a little bit more. You've got the box score in front of you. Underway here in Budapest, the 2026 FIBA U16 Women's EuroBasket final as Slovenia take on Spain. Strong drive inside, off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lorbek early. the post. Lorbeck looking to go to work. It comes back out. Free ball comes up short. Alonso scoops up the air ball. Reynal goes in off the glass, an early two. And Paula Reynal had 15 points, 8 rebounds and 3 assists against Latvia in the semi-final. Looks like she's ready to pick up where she left off. Spain's leading scorer in that semi-final. Shot clock running down. Slovenia created nothing in this offense and have it stolen away. But it's stolen back. A good read from Mlinaric. Has it inside, but the layup is missed by Lorbeck. By Biancic. Inside, Alonso looking to find space, kicks it back out. Jumper almost drops in, but not this time. Biancic with the rebound. Need to get it over the half. They can't. That will be an 8-second violation. Great defensive start from Spain. So much pressure. Hadn't even got it out of the three-point line by the 8-second point. Into the post. Alonso now. Comes back out though. Into Tumu. Now down low, trying to use that advantage. This check though ends up on the floor as Slovenia's defense stands strong. Lorbeck drives straight down the middle. Probably should have taken the shot instead of trying the pass. Now it's a race down the floor, and if anything, Gobetz with a very smart foul stops the transition. Sideline ball for Spain. Dumped inside, Lischek. First points of the game for her. Averaging almost 9 points and over 6 rebounds a game. Anastasia Lischek. Spin move by Lorbeck. Right hand off the glass is good. Lorbeck with a tough play. Long outlet pass to Gobetz, who'd leaked out. Gets the score, ties us up at 4 apiece. Alonso off the glass, that's a hard finish. Emilia Alonso has had a hell of a tournament. Remember, we have the All-Star 5 and Tournament MVP awards coming up after this game. Plenty of potential candidates for both of those on court right now. Nice pass ahead, Reynal tries to put the hesitation on, but it'll be spilled out of bounds instead. Backdoor cut. Off the glass, Reynal with another score. Second bucket of the game already for Paula Reynal. Scramble for possession, that one's tied up. Possession arrow though still in favor of Slovenia. Good hustle by Lischek. Tying up Prapper. Gobetz to inbound. Hands it to Lorbeck. Out to Prapper. Drives the baseline. Shot clock running out. 3 ball goes up, but that will go straight out of bounds. Spain's defense once again stifling. Dumped inside, Rain Allen, easy scorers. Mlinaric just loses the assignment for a split second, and that's all it takes. Need to get it up over the half, they just about do. Lorbeck now. Prapper. Being harassed the whole time by Ntutumu. Thrown away into the hands of Mbenge. Rain out, shaping up, faking the 3. Kicks it out, wide open on the wing. That one's got a little too much on it. Gobetz wrestles down the rebound and draws the foul. Mbenge whistled for that one. Rieta asking what the active stance from her team. They deliver a good defensive set, however, Slovenia will get possession back on the baseline. Long inbound, Lorbeck will receive. Hands it back to Prapper. Prapper goes all the way. Can't quite get the angles right though. Spain's lead stays at 6. Beautiful spacing, nice defense though. Lorbeck bats that one out of bounds. Have to love the way that Spain play the game. The whole floor is spaced out, so difficult to defend against. Always chasing shadows. Alonso to inbound. Casso to Mbenge. Alonso now. Too much on that. Slovenia ball on the baseline. Prapper hands it away. Stolen away. Good read of the play. And ahead. And an easy 2 in transition for Mbenge. Coach Matevich has seen enough already. His team trail by 8. As Spain are already starting to build up their rhythm, build up their momentum. 3:39 left in the first quarter. Slovenia now looking to try and change things up here in the closing few minutes, but straight away, stolen away. Inside, tough play by Ajisebutu, but she'll have to go to the line for her points. It's frustrating as a coach coming out of your timeout, turning over possession straight away. Lorbeck called for that foul. First foul of the game on Emma Lorbeck. Ajisebutu heading to the line, just 33% from the free throw line in this tournament. Hasn't been there a million times though, so I think it's fair to say a small sample isn't necessarily representative of her ability. This is the second. Scramble for the rebound, won by Alonso, and straight away passed inside to Mbenge. And Spain's lead is out to double digits for the first time today. Roberts. Sit out. Goes by Monsalve. Roberts, spin move, gets the finish. Roberts once again looking good. 15 in the game against France in the semi-final. Alongside 9 rebounds and 5 assists, really was a driving force for Slovenia. Strong move to the glass. Segovia with her first score of the game. Almost another Spanish steal. They have 5 already. Jumping over that handoff. Now whistled on Ajisebutu. Roberts a little gingerly back to her feet. Hopefully she's okay, retying her shoe. Such an important part of this Slovenian team. Oh, hobbling away. Ready to go again though. Roberts now attacks the baseline, looks to go into the post. Steps through, off the glass, and is good. 6 points already in the game for Anais Roberts. Step through, tough play, good finish from Monsalve. 2 minutes of this first quarter. Spain in relatively comfortable control right now as they lead by 11. Stolen away. Alonso hands it ahead. Kick back to the trail. 3 ball goes. Doesn't drop though. Foul will be whistled on Brodnik. 13th foul of the quarter for Slovenia. Relatively low fouling game so far. So lots of fouls in Spain's game against Latvia in the first quarter yesterday. Latvia, I think, if I remember rightly, had 11 fouls in that first quarter. Rojas hands it to Alonso. Alonso now looking to attack the basket. Kicks it out. 3 ball comes off the rim and away. Foul in the box out called. Let's have a look. I think it's Alonso aggressively looking to fight for the offensive rebound. Gets called for her first foul of the game. That one's all tied up. Now the possession arrow points in favour of Spain, so another turnover effectively for Slovenia. Coach Matevic getting frustrated with how much they've turned the ball over. One rattles over the rim and away. Spain with an offensive rebound though. Rojas. Fernandez de Cuevas. Back of the iron and away. Spain fighting for the offensive rebound. Foul's going to be whistled. That one on Brodnik. Second foul already on Zusha Brodnik. 50.5 seconds left in this first quarter. Spin baseline. Fernandez de Cuevas no good. Sebutu manages to scramble it back in. That one goes to another jump ball. Possession arrow this time in favour of Slovenia. Almost stolen away. It is stolen away. Rojas inside. Finish not quite accurate enough from Haji Sebutu. So Slovenia will get possession on the baseline again. Spain still sitting in this zone press. And another turnover. Three ball goes up. It's a little heavy. Rojas can't get the angles right. Eventually, Osolnik will pull down the rebound, and she throws it away again. Lischek with the easy score using that size. Final 7 seconds of this first quarter. Gobetz. And that will be a wedgie. That will send Gobetz to the line for 2 shots. Need the ball to knock that one down, or they can do it with the broom. I think they can. There it is. So Gobetz at the line for 2, an 89% free throw shooter. First is no good. Second is. And that will be the end of the first quarter here in Pitești, and Spain already in command of the final. At the end of the first quarter, it's Slovenia 9, Spain 21. Welcome back to Pitești and welcome back to the 2026 Under-16 Women's EuroBasket final. And 1 quarter in, Spain have a 12-point lead over Slovenia. Inside to Alonso. Easy move off the glass for 2. Alonso up to 4 points now. Stolen away by Alonso. Fed forward to Milanovic. Spin move, to Rojas. Spin move by Alonso. No look pass outside. Back of the iron and away for that 3 ball. Prappa scoops up the long loose ball rebound. This check doing a great job of sealing Prappa in Coffin corner, and then it's stolen away. Foul's going to be whistled. I think Brodnik, her 3rd foul of the game. Surely that will force coach Matevic into a change. Back into the action for Spain comes Paula Reynal. Spain's leading scorer with 6. Now joint leading scorer alongside Alonso. Deans come into the game for Slovenia. Rojas to inbound. Brain out, trying to find a seam to attack. Tough play, will get the roll, my goodness. Huge amount of contact, fading away. Still connects with the jumper. Comes up short, rebound pulled in. And once again, glide down the floor. Pass goes all the way through to Rojas. Another high rebound. Liszczek out to Alonso. She'll put the 3 up as well. Rain out, grabs another offensive rebound, the 9th of the game for Spain. Rojas for 3. And this time, I think Liszczek will be called for a foul as she gets tangled up with Lorbeck. Change here for Spain. Benga in and Prappa being harassed by Tutumu. Shot clock down to 3. Prappa is going to have to just step back and throw a heave. She does. It'll be an air ball. Spain will scoop it up, and Slovenia running no offense at all really in that play. Reynal has to find a way through. Eventually turns the ball over though. Prappa intercepting the pass. Back inside. Not this time for Vijancic. And Bengay finds it away to Segovia. Segovia drives the baseline but steps out of bounds. Back into the game comes Hajisabutu. Spain rotating through 10 of their roster already. Slovenia, 9 players have seen action. Gobets has the double team, gets herself in trouble, but just gets herself out. Good bit of movement to get away. Lischek just stands tall and stands strong. Segovia dives inside. Offensive foul is going to be called on Segovia. Gobets ends up flying off the baseline. Score is waved away. Let's have a look. Drive inside and an easy score for Slovenia, and that is a rarity to say the least. Spain have been relentless defensively, but Vijancic gets the score. First of the game for her. Mbenge inside, off the glass, puts a bit too much on that one. Lischek with another offensive rebound, but he's scrambling to hold on to possession. Tutumu goes all the way through and will draw the foul from Gobets. Tutumu heading to the line for 2 shots. 67% free throw shooter in this tournament. First doesn't drop. Nor the second. Rebound pulled in by Gobets. Oh, but she'll turn over possession, and Mbenge, Ajisebutu will come back the other way and get easy 2 off the glass. Spain's lead up to 16 now. Nice pass inside, good block by Lischek. Ajisebutu hands it out. Shot clock running down, foul will be called. Sodin, no, Gobets called for that. That'll be her second foul of the game. That's the problem for coach Matevic, as Gobets is Slovenia's leading scorer. Really leave her in, still just about 5 minutes of the first half remaining. First is short for Segovia. Second no good either. And the outlet pass to Sodin is spilled out of bounds. Right now Slovenia just really stumbling their way through this game. We'll see Segovia go out and Reynal come back in. Strong move, not this time, but will draw the foul. Reynal heading to the line. First is good. And the second, double digits now for Paula Reynal. First player in the game to get there. Nice pass inside. That's real composure on a huge amount of pressure. Manages to find Rebic for the score. Turnover for Spain. Rare mistake for them. Just their 5th turnover of the game. 15 for Slovenia. Strong drive inside, the pass is with a little too much relish on it from Vijancic. Matevic trying to keep his team's spirits high, trying to keep their confidence, and they should have confidence. Unbeaten heading into this final. Dispatching France yesterday. They know they belong. They know they have a chance of winning their first ever Women's EuroBasket here. Down low, Alonso comes back out. Blocked by Gobetz. Number 7's going toe-to-toe. Foul's going to be called though. That one whistled on Balazic. Double change here as Rojas and Monsalve are going to come into the game. Tutumu and Reynal come out. Giorgietta, she's constantly making those changes. Keeping fresh legs on the floor. Second is good. Gobetz backs it out. Going to take a run up from Mbenge. Good defensive stand though by Mbenge, and that will be after the shot clock expires, and every now and then Slovenia struggle to get into their set. As Spain just get in the way. I think it's as simple as that. They just disrupt them. Down low, Alonso with the right hand hook. What a player Alonso is, just 16 years of age, but has such a mature approach to the game. Travelling violation is going to be whistled on Balazic. Spain's lead will stay at 19. 2:35 left in this first half. Mbenge skips it through. Ajisebutu hands it back out. Rojas kicks it into the corner. 3-ball high. Arcing rains down. Monsalve hits the triple. Timeout's going to be called here by coach Matevic. Slovenia trailing by 22 points now, with that one dropping. Slovenia call a second and final timeout of 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in this first half. Spain now with a 23-point lead, a commanding first half performance from Spain. Really just in line with everything else they've done. A steal now. Ajisebutu will go all the way. Gets herself another bucket. 6 points for her. Slovenia will hold on to possession as the ball goes out of bounds. Final 2 minutes of this first half. Rapper inbounds to Lorbeck. To Gobetz. Stolen away again. Monsalve hands it to Alonso. Alonso hands it on, and right now Spain are playing the most beautiful form of basketball. It's hard to realize that these are 14, 15 and 16-year-olds playing our amazing game in some of the most beautiful ways. Gobetz, though, will get the score for Slovenia. Up to 9 points for her. From Salve. Looking to feed Alonso and does. Alonso tries to throw it back out. It's deflected out of bounds by Gobetz. Timeout's going to be called by Coach Orietta. She wants to talk things over. Not sure what you'd want to change. Your team are playing some of the most beautiful basketball I've seen in any junior women's EuroBasket. Time out for Spain. .2 seconds left in this first half. It'll be Spanish ball on the baseline when we come back into the game. Slovenia down by 24 points as they come back on the floor. A tough first half, that is for sure. Alonso, free throw line. Not on target this time. That will be Slovenian ball as it's out of bounds off the hands of Mbenge. Full court pressure being applied here by Spain again. Ball inbounded to Lorbeck. Foul called. Blocking foul whistled. Changes for both teams. To the game comes Fernandez de Cuevas for Spain. Gets them to go. Now a 4.5 second difference between game clock and shot clock. Inside. Strong move, but the finish a little heavy-handed. Oh, that one spilled off the legs of Pinillos. Passed ahead. And the easy uncontested 2 is good for Slovenia. Bring it back to a 20-point ball game. And that's the half-time buzzer here in Pest. We're halfway through the final. Spain well and truly in the driving seat in this one. Both teams will head back to the locker rooms. Spain with a spring in their step. Slovenia with a lot of questions to be answered. At the half, it's Slovenia 19, Spain 39. Welcome back to Pitești in Romania. We're at the halfway stage of the 2026 FIBA U16 Women's EuroBasket final, and at this midpoint it's Slovenia 19, Spain 39. Slovenia going for their first ever gold medal at this tournament. Spain looking to go back-to-back, having won it last year. Action underway in the second half now. Can Slovenia find a way back in? Lorbeck. Attacks. Has to put a stop to it. Shot clock running down, fades away. Alonso scoops up the air ball. Pass through and an easy score. Reynal up to 12 points now, the game's leading scorer. Can't quite connect. Gobetz will come back out. Lorbeck will put the three up at the top. That clips the front of the rim. Scramble for the rebound once again is won by Alonso. Sixth board of the game for her. Alonso now at the other end of the floor. Lišček will scoop up the ball as it's spilled by Slovenia. Reynal shaking, going to lose the defense. Lišček will set the screen for Alonso. She'll pull the trigger from way downtown. Long rebound falls into the hands of Milinovic. Drive inside, blocked by Alonso. Reynal will go coast to coast. And will draw the foul from Lorbeck. Reynal heading to the line for two shots. Playing with such confidence. 88% free throw shooter. First is good. Making Valencia proud right now. Paula Reynal goes 2 from 2 from the line, up to 14 points now. Just one shy of a tournament high, which was yesterday in the semi-final. Gobetz. Hands it out. Milinovic for three. Back of the iron and away into the hands of Ntutumu. Alonso dumped inside to Lišček. Lišček no good. Gets her own rebound. Will look to come out. Oh, what a pass! Alonso will draw the foul. How Lišček got that pass away, let alone made it millimeter perfect for Alonso, I do not know. Let's have a look here. Grabs the rebound, swarmed by three players, and the wrap-around pass is perfect. Alonso will head to the line. 51% free throw shooter across the tournament. First is good. And the second, and Spain continue to extend their lead. Into the game returns Mbengue. All but one of the Spanish players and all but one of the Slovenian players yet to see action. Both teams running 11-player rotations so far. Lorbeck waving her teammates away, has the ball stolen while she does though. Monsalve goes all the way for the easy bucket in transition. And Spain are out to a 28-point lead off the back of this score. Coach Matevich has called a timeout and wants to talk things over. Come back to the floor, Slovenia ball on their own baseline. 3 minutes gone here in this second half. Spain continue to extend their lead. An 8-0 run to start this second half for Spain. Tough play off the glass, Milinovic. Now taunted into the three. Rebound pulled down by Milinovic. Good transition basketball by Slovenia, but the finish isn't there. So Brodnik will have to go to the line to get more points from the play. First is good. And the second. Raynal now brings it up over the half. 24-point lead for Spain. Drive inside, drop step, spin move. Beautiful play from Mbenge. Third field goal of the game for her. Brodnik blocked on her way through by Raynal, scooped up though and converted by Vijancic. Dumped inside to Lishek. Lishek can convert, spills it out of bounds for the turnover. Change here for Spain. Rojas, Alonso and Ajisabotu come into the game. Roberts picks up possession. Foul's going to be called. No, jump ball's going to be called. Possession arrow in favour of Spain. Gets tied up by Monsalve as well as Ajisabotu. Halfway through this third quarter, Spain continue to dominate. Ajisabotu goes strong, draws the foul, and will head to the free throw line. First is good. And the second. Sabutu up to 10 points personal now. Spain's lead out to 26. Strong move along the baseline. Catch and shoot for Brodnik from outside and makes it rain. More of those needed for Slovenia to blast their way back into this final. Will remain Spanish ball on the baseline as Brodnik manages deflected out of bounds. Lorbeck comes out of the game. Rebic comes in. Pass has way too much on it from Alonso. Turnover ball for Spain. That will see the change as Reynal comes in for Monsalve. Brodnik puts it inside, nice pass, good finish from Rebic. What Slovenia need to do, just stay composed. That one passed inside. Menge comes up short. Still a scramble for the rebound. That's going to be called. That one whistled on Lorbeck. Technical foul called on Coach Matevic as well. He loses his composure. So we'll have a technical free throw and then 2 regular free throws. Alonso at the line for the technical free throw first. And she'll get it to go. Now she'll have her 2 free throws. Ball put into Lischek. Rain out. Blocked by, looked like Rebic. But Spain will go again, and they are relentless. Foul called, I think, on Rojas. Yeah, just a reach around and a catch of the arm. Knocked out of bounds by Lischek. Sideline ball Slovenia, still 16 on the shot clock. Coach Orvieta still asking for more from her team. Baseline drive by Gobetz all the way through. Now a drive down the middle and possession is spilled. Three ball is in and out. Stolen away by Spain on the rebound. That one's thrown out of bounds. .25 turnovers for Slovenia now. 9 for Spain. Kovacs comes out of the game. Clapper in. Spain extending their lead by an extra 5 in this quarter so far. Another turnover for Slovenia. Wide open on the wing, makes it rain. Good triple, Fernandez de Cuevas. Second 3 of the game for Spain. Graphic was incorrect, they're 2 from 13. On away. Slovenia bring Peary into the game for the first time. Off the glass, no good. Let's check. Hands it away to Rojas, gets it back. It's drawn in to putting the ball on the floor, and it's almost ripped away. More changes as Spain bring in Benedian for her first taste of final action. Two on the shot clock. Rojas. No good. Rebound pulled down by Biancic. Foul's going to be whistled. That one on Monsalve. Comp comes back into the game for Slovenia. It's been in just under a minute. Rapper trying to find a way through. Does get the pass out to the wing to Peary. Her shot's off target. Rojas with the lead out pass, but it's knocked out of bounds by Prapper. Spain's lead stays at 28, a little over 90 seconds of the third quarter remaining. Pass inside. Benedian couldn't get the score. Suggests she was fouled. Officials say otherwise. Into the corner, wide open. The three rolls in. Peary drops the three ball. Quick first step. Fernandez de Cuevas. Final 30 seconds of the quarter now. Stripped away. It will be a backcourt violation as Prapper scoops it up. Into the game returns in Tutumu as Rojas goes out. 24.1 seconds left in this third quarter. seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock here for Spain. Benedian receives it down low and gets her first points on the board. Final 5 seconds. Can Papa create something? Nice spin, step back, way downtown. Off target this time. And that is the end of the third quarter here in Pitești. Spain barreling their way towards a potential gold medal, a mountain for Slovenia to climb in the final quarter with 10 to play. It's Slovenia 32, Spain 61. Final quarter action of the 2026 FIBA Under-16 Women's EuroBasket final. And with 10 to play, it's Slovenia 32, Spain 61. Fernandez de Cuevas comes back out to Monsalve. Dumped inside on the pick and roll, and a nice, easy finish for Fernandez de Cuevas. Lorbeck drives inside, right hand off the glass, no good. Foul's going to be called on Benedian. Send Lorbeck to the line for 2 shots. She's 2 from 2 so far this evening. First is good. And the second. Spain's lead down to 29. And a huge 3 and a big fist pump from Fernandez de Cuevas as she pushes Spain a step closer to the trophy. 10 points for her now, her second triple of the game. Third Spanish player to double digits. Drive, soft right hand, not soft enough. Lorbeck with the rebound, but it's ripped away by Ntutumu. Now called on Piri. That's foul of the quarter for Slovenia. Benedian goes out of the game as Alonso comes back in. Drive inside, skipped all the way through. Oh, that's a beautiful finish. Real high level of difficulty for Ntutumu. Dump down low, Lorbeck with the advantage. Fades away, maybe would have been better going strong towards with that height advantage. Foul's going to be whistled on Piri. Oh, in fact, my mistake, sorry. Balazic. See a couple of changes here for Slovenia and a couple for Spain as well. Jancic comes back in, as does Osolnik. Alonso. Fernandez de Cuevas. Trying to put a show on right now. Not this time. That will remain Spanish ball with a fresh 14 on the shot clock. On the wing, Fernandez de Cuevas, another three. Pass is spilt out of bounds by Fijancic. Another turnover for Slovenia. 28th turnover of the game for them. Vast majority under huge pressure though from Spain. Shot's no good. Comes back out into the hands of Pinillos. Not this time though. Timeout called here by Slovenia. 27-point lead for Spain right now, 6:41 to play. Both teams come back to the floor. Slovenia maybe looking for one last roll of the dice. Right now it certainly feels like Spain are cruising their way towards another trophy. It'll be their 12th time winning this tournament. First time back to back since 2013. And they actually did the three-peat. Baseline ball for Slovenia. Under 6.5 to play now. Ball goes all the way to the backcourt. That will be a backcourt violation. Baseline ball for Spain. Segovia hands it to the wing. Step inside, won't take the jumper. Unusual decision there. Alonso fades away. The defensive stand puts enough pressure on her. Rodnik now hands it forward, but that one will just be spilt out of bounds by Prapper. Final 6 minutes of the tournament now. Foul called. That time on Osolnik. Oh, lovely move. Reynal, though, just picks it up and finishes well. 18 points for Paula Reynal. 7 from 11 from the field. A tournament high for her. Had 15 points against Latvia yesterday. 18 today. Certainly making an argument for her inclusion in the tournament All-Star 5. We'll wait to see whether she's done enough. Can't get them to drop this time, though. Emma Lorbeck. Segovia. Hands it back out. And Bengay. Swatted away by Fiancic. Just tracked the dribble drive. Fourth block of the game for Slovenia. Lorbeck hands it to Prapper. It goes through her legs, and now it's a scramble. That one's all tied up. Legs are all tied up as well. Rodnik and Segovia. Possession arrow points for Spain's favour, so they'll have the ball on the side. The lead now at 41 with only 5 minutes to play. Certainly feels that Spain are on their way to another gold, another European title. Bengay, short corner 2, not this time. That one spills out of bounds. Bengay. Long way out, way downtown. Has to unleash it with the shot clock running down, though. Ball advance to Lorbeck. Stolen away. Good quick hands from Haji Sabutu. Nice pass inside, and Bengay will get the score. Leaving Brodnik on the floor. Lorbeck has it stolen away. In fact, no, a foul is whistled. That one called on Lischek. Spain's fourth, so that puts them into the penalty. See a triple substitution here for Spain as Alonso Benedian come in, as well as Rojas. Both coaches making sure that their players get, all of them get a lot of minutes on the floor. Experience playing a European final, one they'll remember for the rest of their lives, whether on the right or wrong side of this result. It's a moment they should be very proud of, and they should take a moment to really enjoy. Foul whistled on Segovia. And because Spain are in the penalty, Slovenia will head to the line for 2. Prappa on her way to the free throw line. First is good. And the second. Rojas. Beautiful play from Angela Rojas. Prappa trying to find a way past Segovia. Hands it to the cut. Not this time for Mlinaric. Brodnik gets it over the front of the rim and no more. Benedian with the rebound. Now into the hands of Rojas. Final 3 minutes of this final as Spain are walking their way towards the gold medal. Rojas for 3 off left. Foul whistled on Ajisabutu. Falling to the floor for 2. Into the game comes Neos. First is good for Prappa. 3 from 3 from the free throw line today. Second is good as well. Prappa having a very quiet game compared to yesterday when she had 19 against France. Just 4 points today. Strong move, my goodness me. Pineos coming in off the bench, getting her first points of the game, and now every single Spanish player has scored in this final. That is another achievement for Coach Orieta. Every player is contributing. Once again, Slovenia will head back to the free throw line. Prappa walks over. Prappa rolls in the first of her 2 on this trip. Stays perfect from the free throw line. All her points have come from the free throw line this evening. Second follows the first. Prappa will now come out of the game as Sodin comes in. 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining between Spain being crowned back-to-back European champions here. Won the gold on this court 12 months ago. Groundhog Day again. Benedian with the score on the roll. Second bucket of the game for her. Spain's lead out to 43. Stolen away. Rojas. Eventually to Benedian. Neos inside to Alonso will get the score. Alonso to double digits now as well. 2 rebounds short of a double-double, Amelia Alonso. 9 points, 8 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals, a block. Once again, a game where she's doing it all. 8 on the shot clock. Sodin has it stolen away to Alonso. Lob down low. Benedian, no good. Final minute now of the final. Spain less than 60 seconds away from being crowned European champions again. And on the shot clock, 3 ball from way downtown. Rebound into the hands of Rojas. About a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It matters not though. Spain will be crowned champions in moments from now. Rebound pulled down by Brodnik. And that will be it. Spain can start their celebrations as they will be crowned champions of Europe here in Pitești. Look at the celebrations. A moment in the career of these young players. Absolutely phenomenal. Something they will remember for a very long time indeed. Joyous scenes at centre court right now. What a moment in their young lives. For many of them, their first ever time representing their national team at a FIBA competition of this stature. And they are going to walk away with a gold medal hanging around their necks. It does not get much better than that. Family and friends and fans in the arena embrace one another. A big moment for them as well. Phenomenal, really. Absolutely phenomenal to see. Final score here is Slovenia 40, Spain 87. And I have a feeling this group of players are going to enjoy their night. They are going to relish this moment, and so they should. What a tournament they've delivered. They have not put a foot wrong. They're now going to celebrate with the coaching staff as well. Wonderful scenes here in Pitești. Wonderful, wonderful scenes. These young players celebrate what will be their first ever European title, and I'll tell you something, you wouldn't bet a bet against them picking up many more in their future careers. A phenomenal Spanish team, stuffed full of amazing young athletes. Yeah, absolutely the big W. That's what you've done. Unbeaten from start to finish. Flawless, you could say. Here are the shooting stats from the game. Neither team really leaned into the 3-ball. It was all about getting it inside, going to the basket, crashing the boards. Look at this moment between teammates. A bond created for life. Memories together created for life. Tears in the eyes of the players as they start to realise what they've done together as a group. They are going to be crowned European champions very shortly. Back-to-back European champions, the 12th time Spain have won this title. First time they've gone back-to-back since 2013. They did the three-peat then. Are they going to do the three-peat now? They've lined it up. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and let them just enjoy and celebrate this moment together. Coaches and players embracing. What an amazing moment for these players. But your heart goes out for Slovenia. What we'll do right now is we'll have a brief break in commentary whilst the arena is prepared for the medal ceremony, and we'll leave you with the post-game highlights here. And we'll be back once the presentation is about to commence. Welcome back to Pitești in Romania. The dust is settling ever so slightly, but not too much after that amazing final where Spain came away and put on one hell of a performance, beating Slovenia 40-87. We are building towards our medal and trophy presentation here in the arena. Players from lots of the different countries who have been playing in this tournament courtside. Families, friends of players, as well as fans of the game, all here waiting. For the presentation of the medals and the trophies and the awards. Remember, we'll have an all-star tournament 5 as well as the tournament MVP. Then we'll get into bronze medals, silver medals, gold medals, and then the trophy. Definitely worth taking the time to celebrate the performances that we've seen here across this tournament, because it has been absolutely outstanding. First presentation we will see is to the local organising committee for what has been another wonderful tournament here in Romania. They've done a phenomenal job providing a stage for these young athletes to have their first experience in their national team jersey, playing in a FIBA Women's EuroBasket.
Sponsorship award is presented by FIBA Commissioner Zamora. For this contribution to youth basketball events and this representation to them, the sponsorship award goes to Mr. FIBA.
Towards the player awards, with the All-Star 5 being the first award.
Ladies and gentlemen, the All-Star 5 of the FIBA U16 EuroBasket 2026 starts with number 15 from Spain,
Amelia Alonso. No real surprise that she picks up an award, averaging nearly 16 points and over 7 rebounds a game. Double-digit points in every single game. Including an 11.8 rebound, 5 assists, 3 steal stat line here in the final.
Number 13 from Slovenia,
And then Veronika Fijancic for Slovenia will pick up her All-Star 5 award as well. Wonderful to see these players get the spotlight that they deserve. And again, no real surprise, Paula Reynal. What a tournament she's had, averaging over 13 points a game. Had 18 points, 5 rebounds in the final tonight, as well as 2 blocks. Averaging nearly 16 points a game across the tournament. And then the final member is Kimberly Kanayan Simba. She's averaged just about 12 points a game, as well as nearly 4 rebounds and 4 assists and 3 steals. There is your All-Star 5 for the 2026 Under-16 Women's EuroBasket. And that's an impressive starting 5, to be fair, nicely balanced. Will be announced as our tournament MVP. And we'll come back to the middle of the floor to pick up that Another lovely trophy. And the tournament MVP is Emilia Alonso. As I said, what a player. A very bright future indeed ahead of this 16-year-old. Second time winning gold in this tournament. She was here last year. Gets a hug from her teammate and their congratulations. I think we'll have one more photo opportunity on the middle of the court, holding their trophies aloft. And now they can head back to their teammates before we head into the medal presentation.
Let us now proceed to the medals for the third place. The bronze medals will be presented by Catalin Burnato, event manager and general manager.
Great to see so many of the players courtside after the stellar tournaments they've put in. Now our medal presentation party will start to present the bronze medal to France. First up, Ronel Traore, followed by Kimberly Canayan Simba, JC Pina Montero, Emma Gosselin, Amalia Bona, Asiala Ibengo, May Jean-Louis, Ashley Connelly, Indiv David Izaga, Sienna Origo, Binta Dokor, and Sharon Zomo. And following up will be head coach Arno Gupelot as they take to the podium to receive their applause and appreciation. Strong tournament from France, to be fair. They head into the semi-finals yesterday unbeaten, but came unstuck against Slovenia, going down by 9, but regathered themselves here today and really put in a commanding performance, a bronze medal worthy performance, to make sure they finish on a high, beating Latvia by 20 in the end. Everyone will squidge along to get onto the podium. And to get their photo taken with their bronze medals. A wonderful tournament from a wonderful team. Bronze medalists, France. Next up, our silver medalists. Slovenia will receive their medals. What a tournament from Slovenia. They enter the final on that 6-game win streak, a perfect record after a wonderful performance against France in the semi-final, but they came up against a Spanish team that were just on a different planet today. But Slovenia will deservedly come and take their plaudits here. Naya Milanovic, Pia Pieri, Alyasha Sodin, Anais Gobets, Zoya Kut, Nika Balazic, Tana Osolnik, Aida Prapa, Anna Lorbeck, Veronika Vajancic, Tyra Rebic, and Yusha Brodnik. And head coach Robert Matevich. Coaching staff receiving theirs, and then they'll join the players. join the players on the podium. For the photos, we'll squeeze on. Our runners-up in this year's FIBA Under-16 Women's EuroBasket is Slovenia. Our silver medalists are putting a hell of a tournament. Some absolute superstar ballers in that team. Excited to see how far they can go in the years to come, that's for sure.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to celebrate the champions of FIBA Under-16 EuroBasket 2020.
And now we will welcome our champions back to the court. A huge tournament from Spain, flawless, a level above. Here they come, Angela Rojas, Maria Teresa Totumu, Sofia Nios, Alda Reynal, Sara Fernandez Cuevas, Olivia Monsalve, Anastasia Lischek, Luna Segovia, Aisha Benge, Blessing Ajisebutu, Yuki Benedian, and Amelia Alonso. What a team, what a tournament, all led by Madeline Orietta, Coach Orietta. Now, she's masterminded another one here. Phenomenal performance from this team. Every single player delivering when it's needed the most. What a tournament they have had. They'll all head over to the podium with their gold medals, get those photos taken, and then it's the big moment when they are officially crowned as champions.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Smiling faces in the crowd, lots of family and friends celebrating this moment.
stand up for the national anthem.
We'll now have the national anthem for Spain first.
We invite now Emilia Carnatacava, FIBA Euro Vice President and President of the Romanian Basketball Federation.
Well, a wonderful tournament for Spain. And now the moment has arrived. The trophy is brought to the center of the court. Amelia Alonso and Luna Segovia will receive the trophy. Just one thing left to do right now. Your 2026 FIBA Under-16 Women's EuroBasket champions are Spain. Back-to-back champions. And the 12th time Spain have lifted that trophy to the ceiling. What an achievement, what a team. And the celebrations can truly begin now as the confetti flows. Wonderful scenes here in Pitești. A wonderful final. Spain putting on a clinic throughout this tournament. That's what they are. They are the champions. Their family and friends will celebrate with them shortly, I'm sure. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this tournament as much as I have. I hope you've enjoyed the final. I'll leave you with these scenes of celebration here in Pitești. Spain are your FIBA Under-16 Women's EuroBasket champions.